Hello and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? New York Giants football. Let's go, Dash. Why are you smiling, Dash? Why am I smiling? I wonder why I am smiling. Oh, yeah, I remember why I'm smiling. Micah Parsons is no longer in the NFC East. That's why I'm smiling. Micah Parsons got traded to the Green Bay Packers. Micah Parsons no longer has the star on the side of his helmet, and also Micah Parsons got a bag. Now, I will say this, though. They got back 2 firsts, 4th, and also a player that has not been named yet. As far as when I'm recording this video, that person has not been named yet. We'll see what happens with that. Again, we're early in the process. But I'm smiling and I'm happy about this situation. Some people say, well, why would you be happy about it? I remember people having the best time when the New York Giants let go of Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles got him. Remember? Thanks for Saquon. Meanwhile, we didn't even give him to you. We cut him and you guys pretty much hired him for his services. In this case, the Dallas Cowboys traded their best player to the Green Bay Packers. Didn't even trade him out of the conference. At least they got him out of the division. But he's still in the conference. And when it comes to that Green Bay defense now, good boy. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. I think we got a good idea of who the favorite is coming out of the NFC North. But let me just say this too. You shouldn't smile at other people's misery. I will say this though. Shout out to Cop Pizzle. He was on a show last night, Game Time Brian's show. There were 3 Cowboy fans on there. 3 Cowboy. He was the only Giants fan on there. It was almost 2 Cowboy fans. 2 Philadelphia Eagles. I saw Philly 500. And then Lord Brunson was also supposed to be on there. Then there was a Lonely Commanders fan on there. I can't remember his name respectfully. But shout out to Cop Pizzle for holding it down in the midst of the storm with all them Cowboy fans around him. And to turn around and see Micah Parsons get traded today, God doesn't like ugly. He doesn't. And guess what? Karma is a mother at the end of the day. But let me know how you guys feel about this whole Micah Parsons out of the NFC East thing. Because it's not even just Micah Parsons getting traded. Micah Parsons out of the NFC East, I feel even better about week 2. I already felt good about week 2. Now I feel even better about week 2. We still got to get out there and play ball, though. We still got to get out there and stop Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens. We still got to do all that, but man, when I think about this Dallas defense, because they lost the edge, and now they lost their other edge. And right now, things are looking up for the New York Giants. Shout out to everybody out there. In other news, Andrew Thomas, man, and that's how I started the day today. I got the news about Andrew Thomas possibly not even being ready for week 1, which it was kind of in the back of everybody's mind that he might not be ready, but it's looking like he actually might not be ready. He practiced yesterday, full pads. Today he was not seen. So, of course, there's a lot of speculation on whether or not he might be ready or not. And I believe it was either Jordan Renan. I think Jordan Renan might have had an article, something talking about, the status of Andrew Thomas. I put out a tweet, man, too. I put out a tweet before that article, before I knew about him not going to practice today. And I said, if we are without Andrew Thomas week 1, I'm putting Marcus Bowe at left tackle before I put James Hudson out there. I trust Marcus Bowe more than James Hudson right now today. And I understand he's a rookie. But did you see him and did you see James Hudson? And I say that respectfully. But at the end of the day, even though he is a rookie, and I got into some arguments today on Twitter, on X, about that comment that I made about Marcus Bowe. And how I'll get into that in a second. But I saw how James Hudson played. I saw how Marcus Bowe played. And yes, he's a rookie, but he looks way better than James Hudson does right now. at left tackle. And if you move Marcus Bowe to left tackle, that means you don't have to worry about moving Jermaine Illuminor to left tackle, and then you end up moving two people and not one. And that was another argument that people had. Well, why don't we just move Jermaine Illuminor to left tackle? Because that's moving two people, and it becomes musical chairs at that point in time. And I'm tired of the musical chairs, and I know you're tired of the musical chairs as well. But I put out a tweet saying I will put Marcus Bowe at left tackle before James Hudson, and I got some pushback. Some people called me names. Some people agreed with me. Actually, a lot of people agreed with me. And then a lot of people just tried to test my knowledge. And it's not even my knowledge, it's just the facts. And if you watch the preseason, you would know that Marcus Bowe played a lot of left tackle. Somebody told me that Marcus Bowe only played majority right tackle and a little bit of left tackle. Well, that just wasn't true. And then he told me, no, you're wrong. And I decided to be petty, because sometimes I can be petty. Sometimes I like being petty. And today, I enjoyed being petty. I went right to PFF, looked up the snap count for Marcus Bowe in the 2025 preseason. And what did it say? I'll throw it up. 85 snaps at left tackle, 43 snaps left at right tackle. And I don't have the information right now in front of me, but I believe that's exactly what it said. I just know that he ended up almost doubling the snaps at left tackle than he did the right tackle. And of course, I threw that out there and got called a bunch of names and stuff again, because after the facts come, what else is there? After you show somebody the facts and they know they're wrong, but they still don't want to admit they're wrong, what happens after they start calling your names? And that's how you know you won the argument. But at the end of the day, Andrew Thomas scares me, because who knows what's going to happen with him. Your best ability is your availability, and he has not been available. And I will also say this, and listen, at first I didn't want to say it out loud because I've been thinking it for a long time now. I'm finding his future replacement. If Marcus Bowe is not his replacement already on the team right now, I'm finding his replacement in the 2026 draft. Point blank, period. I need another tackle on this team, and I'm also extending Jermaine Illuminor as soon as possible. If I can get Jermaine Illuminor right now and get his agent on the phone and say, hey, you know what? We need another 2 years from Jermaine. How much money does he need? I'm getting the deal done right now. Right now. Just has to happen like that. Also, we did get the news of who the team captains were going to be. And surprisingly, somebody that was a captain is not a captain anymore. And that's also Andrew Thomas. And some people don't think about it, but the players vote on who the captains are going to be. And him not getting that captain patch after having that captain patch for a couple of years says a lot to me. Says that he's not around. He wasn't around the players this summer. Not enough. He didn't have a big enough impact for them to say, you know what, here's this. And they didn't have a lineman that's a captain yet. So here are the captains. I believe it's five captains. Got Dexter Lawrence. We got Brian Burns. We got Russell Wilson. We got Darius Slayton. And who was that third guy? I'm drawing a blank right now. It's not Javon Holland. It's not Nubin. Bobby Okereke. So it's Bobby O, Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, and then on offense you got Russell Wilson and Darius Slayton. So those are your team captains. Salute to those guys. But at the end of the day, I got some bad news this morning, possible bad news this morning with Andrew Thomas, and then I got some fantastic news as a Giants fan, seeing that Micah Parsons is no longer in the NFC East. So let me know how you guys feel in the comment section. Also, let me know what you think about the practice squad. I didn't get a chance to talk about the practice squad. I'm mad that we lost Dosage. We could have easily waived Manhurts, and he makes it through waivers. Actually, he doesn't even have to go through waivers. We could have got him to the practice squad. Instead, we waived Dosage. Next thing you know, the freaking Dolphins picked him up. He cleared waivers and then decided to go to the Dolphins, which made me even more mad. That means he felt hurt and he felt slighted, and he said, "I'm going to Miami instead of staying in New York." And I'm mad about that, because now we don't know still what's going on with Theo Johnson. Don't know what's going on with Theo Johnson. Did not practice today. We have not seen Theo Johnson since the Jets game, and we're not getting any information on Theo Johnson. I saw a clip from the presser today saying, or a tweet from the presser today, and they said he didn't say anything about Theo Johnson, but he also doesn't seem concerned about Theo Johnson. The man is not on the practice field. Next Tuesday is the first injury report. We'll probably get some knowledge then, which I hate, because what are we doing? But that's the Giants way. That is the Giants way. Also, We did not pick up a wide receiver. A lot of people thought we were going to get a wide receiver as far as as far as the waiver wire goes, and we didn't. I'm seeing a lot of people say that this wide receiver room is trash now because it's Malik Neighbors, over one Malik Neighbors injury away for being trash as wide receivers. And I just say this. There's a lot of unproven things happening. Why? Because of the quarterback play. Darius Slayton is a number 2. Nobody feels like he's going to be a number 2. Wan'Dale Robinson is limited. People keep talking about him. Jalen Hyatt can't do anything, so people try to say, oh, he sucks and all this. Better quarterback play, better ingredients, better Giants. That's how I'm feeling. And until I'm proven wrong, that's what I'm riding with. So I'm riding with Neighbors. I'm riding with Slayton. I'm riding with Wan'Dale Robinson, even though I do feel he's limited. I'm riding with Jalen Hyatt, even though we have not seen anything yet as far as what his potential could possibly be. And I'm riding with everybody else, whether it's Gunnar Olszewski, who made the team and got cut, and Bo Collins, who made the team as a UDFA. I think Gunnar Olszewski comes back at some point in time. But man, it was a roller coaster today. And at the end of the day, I feel like we landed on top. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And from one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.